Hi, it's Jez from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. Let me zoom in a bit. I'd accidentally zoomed out. Didn't really mean to do that. So I'm back here on my December daily. So this is the 7th and the 8th, which it's the 8th today doing this. I'm playing catch up. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack on. So I've chosen my memory for the 8th. So I have a little to-do list here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, but I might leave it to add little things to. Maybe the kids will write something. I've got a tag here where I think I'm going to write the memory, because that is virtually gonna fill it all. So that is me and Ed, one of the boys, took the picture. We're in Starbucks. We've just arrived in New York. There's snow everywhere. It's freezing. And Ed would be drinking a coffee. I think the boys had hot chocolate because they don't drink tea or coffee. And I don't know if you can tell there, but I'm drinking a mocha frappuccino because that's what I like from Starbucks. And they just went, "You're not right in the head, Mum. You're really not right in the head. It's freezing. There's snow on the ground, and you're drinking an iced drink." But yeah, I'm in Starbucks. I'm on holiday. I can have what I want, and that's what I wanted. So that's that little memory there. Funny. I always say Starbucks do the best mocha frappuccinos. I've tried others, and they're a bit rubbish, but I do love one of them from Starbucks. So yeah, we probably going to be another Christmas memory later on, but one of my great memories about the holiday in New York was the kids ice skating in Central Park. That was fantastic. And Ed and I we were watching them skating from above. We kind of, there was like, wherever it is that they kind of buy the tickets from, I think, or get the ice skates from, you could go, kind of be on the roof of that sort of thing. And so we were standing up there so I could get some good photos. And whilst we were there watching them and enjoying seeing them enjoy themselves so much, there was a guy playing on an accordion. And it wasn't, it was a saxophone. I think it was a saxophone. And it was just wonderful. And Ed often talked about how amazing and how idyllic it was that we were letting the kids do something that, well, it was my dream really, to ice skate in Central Park. But them being ice skaters, James used to ice skate every week, doing his grades and things. I was I might go for gratitude here, because we were very great. Joy and gratitude, I think we've got here. Yeah, I've forgotten what I was saying there, but yeah, we were very really enjoyed the music playing, watching them just skate round together and being together, because actually sometimes we get on each other's nerves. And I was hoping to ice skate. I was hoping to ice skate with them, but I can't ice skate. So Ed did take me to the local ice arena and tried to teach me to ice skate. Yeah, absolute not going to happen. I might just yeah, I was just absolutely rubbish at ice skating. I kept falling over and I'm losing my train of thought. So I'm wanting different words. Not really. That's what's happening here. Is I want different words. Oh, maybe joyful's better than joy. Joyful love. Yeah, so we gave up ice skating. It's a bad job. Really did. I just went, no, I won't bother. And he said, I'm sure you'll be able to do it, Jez. I went, no. I went, can you imagine me falling in, like breaking my ankle or something? I was like, no. No. No, no, no. That'll do. Oh, what about a joyful love story? That's a bit cheesy, isn't it? It's a bit cheesy. Amazing. Treasure. Treasure. I do treasure. I am treasuring this. Yeah. That's what we'll have. I'll stick them over there. I might use them in something else. Yeah, so that was yeah, that was our trip to New York. We loved it. We arrived. This isn't long after we arrived. We left the hotel and we went for a walk. And Derek Jacobi passed us, the actor. And we were like, oh my God, we've literally just left the hotel. And Derek Jacobi just walked past us. I mean, we didn't speak to him. We were a little bit awestruck, speechless, and of course Ed and I have seen him in so many different things, and but he'd just been in Doctor Who. think he was the master. And so both the boys had seen him in that. They hadn't seen him in anything else. So they were just really excited. They were like, "It's that master." And yeah, so then that gave the kids this false sense of, you know, possibly seeing stars around every corner. We never saw anybody else. We did see, Ed and I, which was quite funny, Christmas Eve night, we went to a bar, just me and Ed, just for a couple of drinks, as the kids watched something on telly in the room, because Liam wasn't old enough to drink in America. He was quite put out about that. And no, I'll leave it at that. So yeah, so we went to this bar just on the corner by the hotel, and in walked this guy, and Ed and I looked at him and went, "He looks a bit familiar." And the guy behind the bar going, "Does he look familiar?" And we went, "Yeah, he does." He said, "We just can't quite put our finger on it." And he went, "He's the brother of John Voight." And we were like, "Ah, yeah, that's why he looked familiar, because he looked a bit like his brother." So yeah, not quite a celebrity, but you know. But yeah, that was it. We didn't see anybody else famous whilst we were there. That wasn't why we were there. Well, we might have done on stage, in the Broadway musicals that we saw, but I can't remember. I've got the billboard. What are they called? Is it billboard? No, I don't think it's called the little booklets you get when you go to see a Broadway show. We had them, and it did say who they were, but I can't remember. And I'm not sure where they are. They'll be somewhere, because I don't chuck nothing out. And that would have been the intention, was to do a scrapbook of it. I never did. Well, I didn't do a scrapbook. What I did was I put the photos in a photo album. I did print the photos off. I think I did write some memories, but I didn't do it in a proper scrapbook, because they used to take forever. And I did work full time. And my kids, well, they were 12 and 18 by this point. So they didn't need that much looking after, to be fair. There we go. And that's that. So there. Love it. And yeah, so I'm going to write about that on there. And I might write about some other things that we really liked in New York on there, because there was so much that we liked. There we go. So that's that one. So what have I chosen for the 8th of December, which is today? Oh yeah. Oh, that was funny. Oh, so these 2 days have just got me and Ed. That will fit on there. That was Christmas. We did Christmas and New Year, actually, in Centre Parks, the Sherwood Forest one. And we booked all these activities, and so we'd done these segways. The kids were like, oh yeah, I'm really excited about doing the Segway. And we're like, "Oh, you're not doing the Segway. We're doing the Segway." It was blooming expensive. I said we had to draw the line somewhere, because the kids were actually doing activities that we weren't doing. And I said, so this is an activity that we're doing that you're not doing. So I said, you can take photos and any videos or whatever. And there is actually a video, a funny one of me. So have you seen in sort of comedy shows where somebody rides a Segway for the first time and they just go spin round and round in a circle on the spot? Yeah, that was me. That was me. I could hear everybody was just wetting themselves. I'm surprised we got a video because everybody was laughing so much. And I was laughing, but also I didn't know how to stop. I didn't know what to do. And it was like proper, true comedy moment style of me just going round and round and round. Where she stops, nobody knows. Anyway, I did get the hang of it. And they were brilliant. We had so much fun. So much fun doing it. It was blooming cold. Hence why Ed's got a woolly hat on and the helmet. I've probably got the same. I'm not sure actually. It doesn't look like I've got a hat on, to be honest. And I think that was him looking a bit of a prat, wasn't it, really? Having a woolly hat on underneath. But yeah, that was my duffel coat. I love my duffel coat. So yeah, that was a great memory, that. So that's a bit of laughter. Have I got some laughter? Because that was as funny can be. Happiness, not quite the same as laughter, is it? Did I do laughter? No laughter on there, is there? Or funny? Absolutely laughed, cried laughing. We did absolutely cried laughing. I want Don't Stop Laughing. Enjoy the little things. We did. No laughter in that one. Oh, I've got laughter there. I do have laughter. Good. Glad I've got laughter. And I like, there was something on here I quite liked as well. So we'll get laughter out. There was something about this. Was it? Yes, let's do it. Perfect day. It was a pretty perfect day. Let's do it. I'm going to do that. Let's do it. Can't see the let's do it now. I've lost it again. There it is. goes the other way around because that will get lost. Yeah, that'll do. The kids did this high rope activity. I had vertigo just watching them, never mind anything else. And the weather was quite bad. I was afraid of them just like slipping and falling. I mean, it wouldn't, you know, they were hooked up and everything. It was all perfectly safe, but cool. Very scary to watch. I think on the 8th of December last year, I got a photo of it. The boys had cooked a roast dinner as a practice run for Christmas Day. Because they'd done a roast dinner about a month or so before, and the cheese sauce wasn't quite right, so I said, oh, you need another practice, because if the cheese sauce isn't right, well, Christmas is ruined. Christmas is ruined is often something that we would say throughout Christmas. It was always a joke, as if one thing could ruin Christmas, and it just used to make us laugh. You know, like the year that Ed forgot the Yorkshire puddings and left them in the oven. Oh, Christmas is ruined. So it's always something little like that. So yeah, I got looking through pictures, and it was like, oh yeah, we did that. And I could see Ed's got quite a big plate of dinner in front of him, much bigger than he actually had on Christmas Day, because he did stop eating. There we go. So that is a very funny memory. So that's that. So that is me now up to date. So I'm going to go and write about those, and then I'll be ready to bring you 8 and 9 and 10 later in the week. I think doing 2 at a time is quite good. Keeps it quite short, 15-20 minutes. That's quite good. Okay, so thanks for joining me. Thanks for commenting on my videos. That's really lovely. I do appreciate them. I haven't answered many. I find that quite hard, really. But I will, you know, just be assured I do read them all and do appreciate every single one of them. Okay, thanks for joining me. Hope you're enjoying this, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.